Shit, this is Nestor.
Juan, Adrian,
Yeah, right there.
Bugatti.
Shit, man. I want to start off with this shit because, like, I don't know. Sometimes we've been known to say some crazy shit.
Never.
Sometimes we've been known to, I don't know, like, when I heard the UCSB shit, I'm like, damn, this dude, the shit he complained about is not some shit we haven't complained about. I mean, we ain't killers or nothing.
You're not a murderer?
I'm a shooter.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that.
I got 15 tears in my eye, dog.
You don't even know it, bro.
That shit's obviously a tragedy. And I don't want to talk about gun control or none of that shit. Just, I don't know, man. Like, is there anything that important to you? Like getting your first nut off to that you'd go on a rampage?
I think he had mental illness. I don't think it was.
Yeah,
well,
anything of that.
I think
he was obviously, he was obviously not right in the head. Then again, like, you don't know this guy.
Yeah, but to try to side and sympathize with him, saying that you...
No, I'm not trying to side or sympathize with this guy.
Aaron Hernandez killed 2 men for bumping his dream, dog.
Yeah, when you got
allegedly, dog.
When you got something wrong in the head,
no snitch.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not all there, you're not all there, man. And that's the shit. You're not gonna, you could get all the gun control you want, but there's still gonna be crazy people. I mean, because he didn't even use gun to kill all people. He's, like, the first 3 he stabbed up, right?
Yeah.
His 3 roommates.
Something like that.
He hit some people with the car too, though.
He hit that one dude with this car, the guy's son.
I don't know. Was it? I don't know, man. It's just like,
No, it's not
how important?
justifiable.
No, it's not, and it's like there's not even words you could say to the families or anything. I'm just saying, like, man, like, we're all dudes, right? Like, as important as, like, as much as, like,
the clunge
is to you, like, you know what I mean? Like, growing up, losing your virginity is a big deal, right? I mean, you got it to your, Arthur did it for his cousin,
That's gross.
We gotta lighten up the mood a little bit.
It's really fucking cousin.
No, what the fuck did you get?
Did you rub one off to her, though?
Oh my god.
That's gross, guys. That's wrong, my dude.
But Jesus. I mean, did you ever feel like losing your cherry was important?
When I was probably like 16.
How about you? Like,
No.
You never found it important?
No. Not really. I just felt like
it was a pass.
when it happens, it happens, though. You know what I mean?
No matter what farm animal.
I mean, was I...
This has been known to get down with gorillas.
I don't live on a farm. But I was just like, when it happens,
you dabble with some zoo creatures, though, B.
You're not done with bestiality?
Animals.
Yo, I prefer Gogurt, B. But yeah. You get horny at times, but not like you're gonna fucking
like, wait, while at the zoo?
No, like, I'm just saying, I wasn't desperate for it, but you get horny sometimes, but it was just like, it happens when it happens. There's nothing to get crazy over. Which is what I'm trying to say.
I wouldn't, like, he never, like, I read his manifesto and he never talked about jerking off. I was like, did this fool, like, had all that pent up shit? Like, did he, like, you know what I mean? Like, did he?
See, I don't have that problem.
Huh? You doubt that he jerked off? Or you doubt that he didn't?
Yeah,
maybe for
have you read his manifesto?
No, that fool was
his life was about how great he was. He loved WoW. He loved Game of Thrones. That was his shit.
Yeah, but the guy just had
mental issues. Yeah.
The shit that I saw that was like, he couldn't see couples without him like getting enraged and like.
He was also
he'd throw coffee.
He didn't have.
He lost all his friends because he would embarrass them when they'd go out. He said that he'd see couples and he'd go dump a soda on their head and then run away and shit.
See, yeah, that's warning signs right there.
Because he couldn't take it.
That's hype.
And then he'd follow couples and throw shit at them from his car. And
that's crazy.
From his car.
Yeah.
Just get down with it, dude.
They ran, like, people ran after him, but he'd run away and he'd slip out and...
Yeah, he had some wheels. Huh?
He was, and I was just like, I've never, like...
Dip mode.
You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you see couples and you're like, fuck. whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't shit to you. Like, you're kind of like, damn, they look happy, but never like, dude.
You never go up to them and just Eskimo brothers, dog?
You've never... well, then again, like, we're speaking like we're some deranged people, you know? Like, I guess you can't get in
I'm
the...
not speaking like a
Yeah.
No, like, I'm not saying like
I'm
you
not
don't...
trying to sympathize.
You don't get deranged because we're not in the state of mind he was, but... Shit, like... That shit's never, like... As important as it was, like... You know, it wasn't, you know... Never to the point where, you know, you'd murk someone over some shit like that. That's pretty crazy. I mean...
Maybe over some chili cheese tots. But...
Dude, they stepped on my J's for his gold time, fam.
Easily.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to joke with the climate now. Like...
Well, it is very recent, and...
Well, not just that, but
we're
like...
devastated by it.
And not just... But, I mean, this shit seems like it's happening all the time.
Not really. I think it's just more publicized now. But it probably happens.
But, like, it doesn't have to be, like... One dude kills 6 people, but, like, the other day, one lady stabbed her 2 babies to death because, you know...
My friend's a cop.
Whatever.
My friend's a cop. His first, like, assignment was, like, he walked into, like, a meth head's house that, like, the guy put his fucking baby in the microwave and started that shit. That was his first day as a cop.
That's pretty high.
Pre-cooked?
It's just... Shit makes news, you know?
No, I understand that, but I'm just like... It's pretty crazy, B.
It was a crazy place, dog.
Crazy world.
That's why I stay strapped.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I'm just like, damn, this dude. I read his manifesto. I saw the video. I was just like, there's something off about the dude, and I was just like, fuck. I can't think of any like. Well, that's the thing. The empathy of trying to put yourself in this dude's shoes is, we can't do that because it's just like you're not in the same state of mind this dude was.
Well, yeah, you did to take it out.
I did though. Cross paths with him.
What do you mean?
You cross swords with him?
Nah, because I read his manifesto. I read his manifesto, and he was actually at the place I worked at. He went to the club when I was there for a show that I worked, and I was working the curtain. It was this private party, this private jet party. Well, not a private jet party. It was this jet was throwing this private party. Like, it was all these like, it's basically like timeshares for private jets.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody there, they had told us like everybody here is worth 20 million plus.
Yeah.
Like this is like the rich people of LA, and a lot of them flew in just like from all around the world just to see this private concert. They got Katy Perry at her like when her like tour was just popping. Like, I think it was like 2 days after she broke up with her husband, but I guess they like offered her so much money that she couldn't say no.
Mm.
You know, and she teared up on stage. Backstage, she was kind of a wreck, but she was still a professional, you know. But I just like, I'm remembering this shit because when I read I read on this show that I read on his manifesto that he was there for that day because he was talking about how, you know, he went to the Nokia and that he went to that Katy Perry concert, and you know the tickets were given to him because, you know, well, first off, he blamed his dad. He said if it wasn't for his dad's failed documentary, that the family would be better off.
See, he's just...
Even though they have like a Malibu house and they live in Beverly Hills and shit, like...
His dad's the second director of...
He was the second...
Hunger Games.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they just do pickup shots and stuff. It's not like... Yeah, I mean, it's still huge, like, right. Like, they're still well off and shit, but... Like, he felt like his pops was whack. Like, that he could have been better and richer and shit. Like, he should be directing features, but... He's made the wrong choices. I was like, damn, but he's still stacked. Like, he's still got money.
Yeah, the simplest answers. The dude was fucked in the head.
Right, and while he was at that Katy Perry concert, he said that that he pretended like he was rich. Like, he pretended like he wasn't even with his mom and whoever the fuck he was with. Mm-hmm. That he was just like, he would just walk around and he's like, I wish I could be this, you know? Like, he had these thoughts of grandeur. Like he thought he was bigger and better than, He wanted to kind of leave a statement. So, I mean, I think maybe that's also, like...
Plays a part now.
Plays a part.
I think it's just
you think some people don't, like... I mean, in the media doesn't help that they fucking... Like, what we're doing kind of now. We're talking about him.
Yeah.
And what fucking world, if he wouldn't have done that, would we ever even talk about this kid?
That's true. But
you know what I mean? Like...
People talk.
And the media puts his shit all over the newspapers, all over the TV, all over, like, the internet. You know, and then you have... I saw people fucking arguing about hashtags, and then they fucking call these hashtags movements. Like, I'm like, what the fuck kind of world do we live in where if you use a hashtag, now you're part of a movement? You know, like, you haven't done shit.
What do you mean?
There was... like, the day right after, like... I don't know if it's still trending, but it's like, yes, all women. And that it's just like, it's this hashtag called yes, all women.
Oh, yes, all women.
And then...
What the fuck does that mean?
It's a movement for that. Yes, all women are not objects, I guess. Yes, all women, you know, are potential to be raped. Yes, all women are fucking, you know, there's a glass ceiling. Like, you know, it's a feminist movement, I guess. You know what I mean? Like... That yes, all women are not treated equally. So. And then another one started, hashtag not all men.
Yeah.
You know, where not all men are assholes, not all men are doing that. And then, like, literally, I've seen arguments, like, back and forths of, like, fuck you. Like, not fuck you, that wasn't that vile, but it was like... It kept going back and forth. It's like, no, if you're using that hashtag, you're not supporting the fucking not all movement, you know, not like yes, all women thing, or no, but you know what I mean? It was just like, they fucking felt like because they posted up or they shared pictures and they hashtagged them with this shit, like now they were part of this movement. I'm like, what fucking movement? How do you use hashtags to fucking change the world? Like,
people just want to feel part of something that's bigger than them. Dude.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Because I'm
that's
just like...
the easiest thing to do. They don't have to do much.
I'm like, since where does a like or a share or a hashtag
it's
ever...
It's lazy activism.
Yeah.
I'm like, that doesn't do shit.
It's lazy activism.
But even if you say, like, oh, the hashtag will open up a dialogue, but it's like... Since when has arguing with people over the internet ever really, like, solved anything?
Well, that's the interaction nowadays. It's...
I mean, like, you're not gonna change anybody's views.
You might. Someone might read it and they're like, hey, dude.
Someone might dick ride you.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if you see a hashtag and you're like, you know what? Yes, all women are special. You know, like, yes, all women are not objects. Yes, all women should be treated equal. And then, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
But you're getting your hashtag thing all mixed up, because then didn't you just say that, like, it was against women, the yes all?
No, yes, all women is for...
Oh, it's for women.
Because you said yes, all women deserve to be raped.
No.
I clearly remember hearing you say that, and I'm like, what the fuck?
You said yes, all women can be raped.
Like
they can be victims.
Okay, so
all women could be victims.
Okay.
Potentially.
I heard
not that
totally
they deserve it.
That's why I'm
Jesus.
like, how the fuck is this feminist?
You're part of the fucking problem, bro.
I'm like, how the fuck is this shit feminist, dog?
It's a pro rape.
He's gonna start the hashtag pro rape shit, fuck.
I'm not, dog.
Yeah.
This fool's
Years
mottos.
ago.
This fool's mottos. Put that dong in that thong.
Put that dong in that thong.
I mean, but in the...
Hashtag, yes, all women can get the D.
Oh, man, you're so fucked.
But, no, wait.
You're saying that you wouldn't give every woman a chance, Phil?
What do you mean?
You're saying hashtag yes, all women but fat chicks? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what
I'm saying. Hashtag yes, all women.
I mean, I was just getting at where it's like,
not all men.
This is the same social network where, like, yes, all women is the feminist movement could be trending, and right next to it, it'd be like thought season. You know what I mean? Like, and not only men are like saying, yeah, it's thought season. It's about to start. It's summer, dog.
Thought season.
What the fuck is thought season?
It's when the thoughts are
When the
season,
thoughts
fool.
are, oh my god,
They're out and about, fool.
What the fuck is that?
The thoughts are hot.
this isn't even helping the fucking cause. B,
What thought is, though.
You know what a thought is?
basically like a ratchet.
Oh.
Somebody get the definition of thought
It's just
in
like a
their
hoe.
phone.
Oh.
It's just a hoe.
So they do want that dong in their thong?
No, I don't think it's about anything about thongs. It's,
Hashtag thought season. Hashtag dong in the thong.
are we starting these hashtags now? I don't know. So I guess
Hashtag not all men are like this.
I don't
here-
know, it is a touchy subject due to the fact that it was very devastating for a lot
a
of
thought
families.
is a hoe.
Oh.
I mean that's
That's what it is. Yeah, no.
that's the definition.
I don't think anybody's making fun of the incident.
No, nobody's making fun of it, and it's just one of those.
Well, we're just making
I'm
fun of
laughing at
like
dick riders. So that's what I'm making fun of.
like
what
we're
people always
we're
do.
calling like, not calling them out, but it's just like it's kind of easy to fucking
Dick riders.
dick ride,
It
but
is. That's like one of the easiest things to do.
It's not much.
be a
It's so easy.
fucking
You just hop on, fool. And there it is.
like easy to be like those people like. Even if you put up a status or you put up a picture, or you retweet or reblog or whatever the fuck, that don't do shit. Like you're not gonna know the pain of losing a 20 like your son or your daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, huh?
Only those people do.
Only those families got that are like directly affected, or friends, or you know what I mean? Like, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, has it like? When's the last time a girl snapped, dog? Like, I want to see. I don't want to see. But it's like, when's the? I don't.
He just said.
Hashtag gladiators.
Like, when's the last time the girl snapped because she's not getting enough D? You know what I mean? Nobody's trying to fuck me. And she goes on.
My last bitch.
Shut the. F-
Once she got
Honestly, it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't.
She had withdrawals, dog.
And that bitch stabbed me in the leg.
Honestly,
The third leg.
I mean, not to be funny, but this shit wouldn't happen with a woman
You don't
because.
know that.
Oh, could
They
a
still-
woman snap? Yes, but could a woman snap because nobody's giving her the D?
Well,
Even the ugliest bitch, you'd be like, I wouldn't wife her, but I still hit for
there's some,
for every ugly
there's some Quasimodos out there.
for every. See, I don't even want to say it, but
You would have win, dog.
for every ugly dog out there, nah, that's fucked up. For every ugly chick, nah, that's
What?
You're an asshole, dog.
yeah, I know this is
Hashtag
coming.
not all men.
Hashtag not all.
Hashtag yes, all the Quasimodos.
Oh, man.
For all the chicks, some dudes don't want to hit. There's one dude that'll do it. You know what I mean? Like,
You have to. Sometimes.
there's some dudes that are just down to like,
Sometimes your wires get
we're
crossed.
coming off as complete
You always
assholes.
manage to take it to this.
Sometimes your wires get crossed and you just you scoop up some shit.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! No,
You get the screwdriver to take the shit.
Same way though, sometimes their wires get crossed and they pick up some shit.
sometimes
People just they cross wires and they pick up shit.
some chicks that are obviously out of your league. Sometimes they fuck you, dog.
Their wires get crossed. Fool. Some other guy
trick on you.
fucked up. Fool.
There's plenty of times where you're like, that chick's with him.
Just right.
Your fucking joke fell
When you're
flat.
packing what I'm packing, you know what I'm saying? They always come back.
But I don't see a woman snapping because over D, like she ain't getting enough dick.
Why you think they're?
She not?
I don't think it. I don't want it to happen.
Cock hungry?
I'm sure they are. But if they're cock hungry, I'm sure there's someone there to give them that shit, dog.
But I'm thinking the guy. I think the guy just had mental issues. I don't.
But what
think
if there's a schism in the supply and demand of the cock? Fool, and they can't get
But
it?
this dude was deranged. Be like, he said hi.
No, well, yeah, this guy obviously has mental issues. That's why he
Like,
did
he
it.
said
most of the people that snap, they have mental issues.
Right.
It wasn't strictly because he wasn't getting any pussy. Because there's a lot of virgins out there
Yeah.
that ain't snapping. The problem is that the man has
Somebody
mental health
needs
issues.
to put a watchful eye on our
mental
coach,
health
so
issues.
Let's keep an eye on this dude.
But that's because there's a lack of mental health resources, knowledge in the United States, and that's the problem. Is the lack of resources for mental health
And
problems.
everybody's just like, why the fuck didn't this dude just get a prostitute, B?
Because
Because he
that
had
wasn't
ego
the issue.
problems.
That wasn't the issue.
No, that was his issue. He wanted a woman to recognize him for being what he thought he was.
Right.
Special, great. Like he said, the perfect gentleman. He wanted a female to recognize that and then give themselves to him. Because that's what he said. That's what he wanted. That's why the dude was just off in the head. He should have had mental health.
He's been in counseling. He's been in counseling since he was 8.
Then he should have gotten better treatment.
But then again, there's some people you'll never tell. Be like, the cops went to him like not a few days. Like he had planned that shit to do it in April 26th or some shit. But his mom sent the cops to his house to check if he was all right. And if they would have gone inside all the way to his room, they would have found all the plans and all the shit. But they didn't go all the way in. They're like, we talked to him. He seemed fine. But I think that kind of fucked up his plan, so he postponed it to a week. To the May 25th or 24th, whatever the fuck he did it.
Weekend.
Yeah, but I mean, again, I'm pretty sure they could have done more.
Well, I'm sure.
Mom could have gone and check on him. She didn't. She sent the cops instead. It's just, it is what it is.
I think his parents were out on vacation. I think he said he was going to do it because he was going to drive down to the Palisades or wherever the fuck his parents stay at, grab the SUV, and then drive back up and then run people over because he said the SUV would take more people out than his Beamer. I'm just like, God, like he was going to, shoot up the place, drive the fuck down all the way down, grab the SUV, and then come back up, and then...
That's why. See, that's the reason why we have police officers, so you can stop people like that.
Right, I mean, I don't know. Did he...
Thank God for the sheriffs. Well, yeah, the sheriffs killed him.
I think he shot himself, didn't he?
I think they claimed that, but I think the sheriff's probably...
I think the sheriffs got him in the head because if he would have shot himself, I think he wouldn't have kept driving.
He was
because his car crashed. Like, after he got hit, it's like he crashed into a car. So I think he got hit in the head. And
well, I don't. I haven't really kept up with it after I heard it. I was just like, I mean, it doesn't sound like it because I read the manifesto and shit, but that's just because somebody like put it up.
You've been way more into this than
most people.
Yeah.
I just saw the video on World Star where he talks.
Nothing about
I don't know. I mean,
nothing you can do, though.
Everything I know is because you told me.
Yeah, I was just like, damn, can you believe this shit, dog? No, I just... I'm like, can you believe this shit,
Yeah, I
dog?
can.
Yeah, fucking worse shit happens.
I'm sure, dog. I'm sure that worse shit
happens.
I mean, not worse shit, because it's like, that's undermining, like...
It's gonna happen again.
Yep.
And not for the same reasons, but...
Yeah, there's gonna be someone else that snaps, and...
I guess,
there's
yeah.
another handful of people that get taken out because someone snapped. Which sucks. It's really bad, but...
I mean...
Watch the warning signs.
It's the way it is.
And it's not even about gun control, it's about mental...
This world kills people.
I guess.
Since the day you're born, the world's trying to kill you. Whether it's disease or these crazy people or whatever.
Your own body's fucking trying to kill you sometimes.
Damn. We should move on to a lighter subject.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Arthur's cousin's tits, dog.
I don't know them, so I don't know.
Show us a pic, Art. I know you have something in your spank bank in your phone.
That's dirty.
He's like, how to be a man.
I feel like that didn't happen. So.
What?
I feel like these are false accusations being flung around.
Really?
But it's-
Master?
His cousin,
Not heard of.
he told us we went bowling.
What are you talking about?
Well, we were naming off. We were all mouthing off, and then you were saying your total number, and he's like, "Damn, y'all fools is high. I've only seen one G," and we're like, "Who's?" My cousin.
I guess.
And he had that voice like that.
I don't remember.
I wasn't there.
But do you keep dirty shit, paraphernalia in your house?
No.
Your laptop?
No.
Was it porn?
There's no need to.
Like
You just stream it?
you stream it now? You don't save photos and shit?
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
Will you keep
Yeah,
it
we live in
porn?
We live in a new age.
Yeah, it's a new age, B.
The way you keep your granny porn?
Granny porn, man? Nah.
Octogenarians.
You don't save like your fan favorites on your phone or on your computer? Like you bookmark it for?
You don't save your dirty pictures, your sex pictures? No?
No, do you guys?
Nah.
I do.
You save your favorite?
No, like my dirty pictures.
Like the ones chicks send you?
Yeah, that's what I have.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, for that, you have to have chicks sending you pics, B.
Oh, well, I guess.
This was getting that fucking T-Mobile group family chat. He's not getting charged for all those texts that are coming
He's on
in.
that dick plan?
The Yoko plan?
That's fucked up, bro. Dude, this was saying you got on some Alabama shit.
Some Alabama shit.
I feel like
If somebody's gonna fuck my cousin, it's gonna be me.
out of respect. They did it for Wall Street, fool.
You need to stop objectifying your cousin, B. Straight up, B. It's fucking
That's
disgusting.
Dirty, I feel a little bit dirty.
Nah, but yeah, I don't keep my shit anywhere. Even if the chicks send me, well, I've switched so many. Like, I've gone through so many. Like, I wish. Nah.
I want to objectify the bitches.
Nah.
What the kind of?
Not objectify. I just want to tell them my secrets, and then
what?
have them tell me theirs, and then watch Netflix. But whatever.
Objectify.
And then call him a bum bitch.
All I hear when this fool talks is Curb Your Enthusiasm theme song.
What is that? I don't know what is it.
You're a bad singer, bruh. You can't even take this dude karaoke. How about you, Adrian? You save your shit?
Like porn? No, what the fuck for?
Right.
Dirty pictures.
No,
How about
I leave
chicks
my
they
phone-
say?
I leave my phone everywhere, so not really.
You delete threads and shit.
Yeah.
You gotta delete your browser history, B.
Oh, porn? I don't save porn though. I just hit the old what's that shit called? Private browser.
Oh, right.
Save your history.
The shit on Google Chrome?
And then you get crazy.
Firefox?
It's on Firefox and the Google Chrome.
All that shit at
And then
that.
you get weird.
I wonder if you could... Well, yeah, you probably... If you get too... Well, not too crazy. I was like, if you're a fucking pedo, you fucking...
You get some cheese whiz and just... What the fuck, a pedo?
No, I'm like... If you're... Like, do you think the government still keeps tabs on those? They have to, right?
I have to.
Where'd that come from?
No, I'm just... It's not... You're not...
Worried right now.
You're not shielding anything.
You didn't coming after me, big dog.
Not at all.
Making a play, dog.
I rarely even watch anything, B.
What you do? You dabble.
Regular porn guy. I never even dipped my toe in that shit, B. Nah.
Private bro.
No, just because I'm like...
You think they keep the cookies, no?
They delete. You have to delete your cookies, B.
Dude, Google's got you.
No.
I use proxies, homie. But I don't know if that's enough.
Damn. I don't know.
What?
I feel like we started off with a bummer of a subject, and then it's not getting any lighter, B.
Why is it? Why?
I don't know. I feel like...
Pornography is a heavy subject because they objectify women as well.
Yeah, that's... exactly. I mean...
That thought never even crossed his mind. Right when you said it, it's like, oh shit, it is objectifying women. That's the look he had right now. It was like, oh shit, yeah, that's the reason.
No, he said, what? Porn has women? What the fuck? It's just, I thought it was just dudes with huge dogs.
You fools don't watch for the technique?
They put dongs in man thongs.
I didn't even think of that, B.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't really
That they
think of that.
objectify women?
Oh man.
Well, that's all it is. They
Yeah.
objectify and mistreat women, and you get sexually aroused to it.
No, for every
degrading and humiliating another human being gets your heart.
Jesus.
That's what it is, dog. We're sick animals,
How to
dog.
be a man.
Now I have to go back and put hashtag not all men and then put hashtag yes all men have seen a money shot. You've seen a money shot, right? I mean, everybody has. I mean, that's like probably the
Is
worst.
that when they poop on their face? Is that the money shot? Wait, what's the money shot?
When they jizz on their face, I think.
Honestly, I'll try not to objectify women like that.
This shit, you know.
Easily, I've seen like 10 dudes do one chick.
Oh my god.
Dick, y'all acting like you ain't never seen a bukkake.
But they do it out of respect, though. Like,
Oh my god.
I wouldn't do
if
it.
they wouldn't do it, is it like disrespectful? Because now you won't do
Looking
it.
for, I wouldn't want them to do anything that I wouldn't want to do. Fool. You feel me? Fool? So it's all good. Fool.
But you like watching porn that does something you do or what?
Yeah, sure.
Nah, you be watching some crazy shit, dog.
What the fuck?
To jack it? Fool?
Nah, just
I've been watching some shit just to watch it. Fool.
yeah.
I mean, we've sit on a jar and then it breaks in his butt. Fool.
Yeah. I mean, we've covered this. It's just like
That's pretty high. Fool.
That's weird, yo.
that is pretty weird. What's new with you guys, man? Like,
I've
let's
seen some girl get dick down and then she just giggles at the guy. Fool. And then the guy gets soft because he gets embarrassed. And then he leaves crying. Or a guy that yodels when he comes.
Should we just drop the dark and let's just get real? I mean, there's no other, huh?
Sure, why not?
Well,
That's all the questions you have.
Yeah.
you want to go back to the questions?
Maybe
Well,
it'll
I'm
get us
honestly-
out of a funk.
Huh?
What funk?
I don't know, just
Y'all
feels
niggas is all sad, niggas.
Nah, I'm just
some
like,
depressing ass shit.
What depressing shit?
The fucking mass murder?
Oh, well, yeah.
Too soon now?
It sucks, fool. It's bad, but...
Do you think the party still went on? Because it says B, yo. You know those parties.
But, I mean,
don't
it's...
think anybody-
It was
I think over there they're pretty shooken up, and it sucks that
for them, but
Yeah, that sucks.
I'm not gonna be one of these people that's gonna be like, this shit's shaking me, fool, because
No.
Well, I have no
it's not my
yeah.
place to be like that when it's like,
They didn't go to that school.
it's, yeah, they're not, you know what I mean? I don't have a connection to them, like, I feel bad for their families that have to
I
mourn
think that's
for
what I
them,
feel
but...
more worse about.
Then I mourn for them, but that... Yeah, I mean, you feel bad for them, but, like, I'm not
Think
gonna...
about, like, what if I was in that situation? I'd be mad fucking...
Oh, I'd be
depressed.
devastated as fuck, dog.
like if you would have gotten shot or one of your friends would.
No,
Oh,
just...
if I get shot, I'm dead, so it doesn't even matter if I'm up in heaven chilling, fools.
I don't know.
Like if one of
Some
your
bitches for objectifying the angel bitches, fool.
It's one of those depressing topics to talk
But...
about.
Like, if more of my family members or my friends got killed, like, I'd be pretty sad right now. Like, I'd be devastated.
But if somebody,
I probably wouldn't be sleeping very well.
No.
Probably be all crying and stuff.
yeah, I mean, yeah, there's not much to say about that now. You know, I just thought like
Having a loved one taken from you by some asshole is like, I don't know, that's unfair.
But I mean, this
But
is the same way that.
you just gotta look at the bright side of like,
But you don't even
at
have
least they're
to.
not suffering anymore.
You don't even have to wait for fucking some ass that'll snap. Like some drunk driver could take your family away.
Yeah, like I said,
can't-
some asshole.
You can't fucking live in fear, then you're not gonna live.
Yeah.
I'm not saying to live in fear.
That's why I
I'm
live
just saying,
fearless, dog. No regrets.
YOLO, fool?
Nah,
Uh,
I'm saying YOLO, no regrets.
Okay, dog.
No limit poker.
Dude,
No Limit Records for Mr. Peef.
I'm a no limit soldier. I see myself as a no. Like if I was back in the days, I'd probably be a no limit soldier. I probably would have fucked up little Romeo.
just cuz.
Would you let Master P
I'm the prince, dog.
be your sports agent?
Hell no.
That was an idiot, dude.
Whose agent was he? Was he
Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams? But was he also
No, Ricky Williams is the biggest.
his Allen Iverson's?
Yeah.
It was also Allen Iverson's sports agent, wasn't
I would want Skip Bayless to be my sports agent.
he? Just keep it real with you.
He doesn't have, I don't think he's an agent.
Well,
Skip Bayless?
he's not an agent.
Oh.
He's some commentator.
Some dude that always hates on people.
I fucking love that man.
Why? That fool fucking didn't play down in his fucking
Cause that fool, what? That fool played high school ball, B.
Oh.
Have we
Okay.
brought this up in the pod before? How's your job search, Art? Are you laughing, B?
There's no advances in it.
It's non-existent.
The shit about sometimes it's like what the fuck with Art is like the ad said they want a team player for that means they want me to work too much. I'm not applying. But I was just like, what?
Mr. Solo, friend. He's a one-man team, dog.
Solo Dolo?
Works
How
sucks,
about you,
dog.
Doug?
Oh,
Non-existent.
man, they ain't like as far as like there's a lot of like crew jobs, like one day gigs, but nothing steady. Which I'm like,
Dude, that's the fucking market though for your field.
And
There's
that's a
never
beast.
gonna be a fucking steady gig.
I found a lot of the like post production houses around my area, like in like all the way to like North Hollywood, and then they're not hiring, but I found out their contact information and I just send them my email and just be like, hey, I don't know if you're hiring or not, but if you ever are, here's my information, here's my resume. You know, I might come off as a prick or something. Like, look at this little, you know.
Did you send him a nude, bro?
A headshot? That's the new thing, dog. People are sending headshots with their resume now.
For a full-blown nude, dog.
Tastefully done?
Non-tastefully, dog. Like
Graphic?
just like really graphic.
Lifting up the gut.
High spread cheeks.
On all floors?
Is this
huh?
what you want?
Hire me, huh? Nah, but I sent my resume to a bunch
just
of...
someone with a brush up your ass.
What the?
Nah, you found out what movie they've edited, like, or put out?
You
Like,
superpose yourself?
let's say they do the Lego movie, if you just stuff a Lego up your bum. So I'm a team player.
This is a type of pink Lego tiles.
Or, like, they say they did Godzilla food, just put a Godzilla toy up your bum hole. And just, like, I'm
Tail
a
first, fool, so he's coming out. Fool.
He's coming out of the asshole, foot.
That'd be pretty hype. Fool.
When they open up the shit and it does the roar, for the Godzilla roar.
You think you shove the whole tail up your butt, Martin?
What the hell? Godzilla?
I'm Godzilla for a
How big?
12-inch figure.
A 12-inch figure?
That tail's at least, I'm gonna say it's at least.
It's
5
about this
inches
mic.
big.
It's about this mic's big.
No, but the tail's like, no, the tail's a good 6 inches for. Maybe
I don't know,
it's
though.
pretty thin though, for it's
And
not,
on the new
not
one,
much girth.
and the new one is not like a lizard though. It's got spikes
He's
on
fat.
it.
Fool.
It's got
That's what I'm
ridges.
saying.
The ridges.
The ridges would fuck that up, B.
Just put a condom on.
Slide right in, B.
Put extra girth.
And water-based lube. That's a foe. Nah, that's a friend. Nah, but I did that, and I've sent resumes and I've applied, but I don't know. Sometimes I just get home from work or like after I wake up, I don't feel like doing shit.
You feel disillusioned? Fool?
Yeah, with life and with
Not everyone's 20s though. Just gotta move past it.
right. I just like. I don't know. I just wish I could just go to these places, man. Like and just
I don't know,
apply in
just wake
person.
up.
Like applying on the computer is so impersonal. It just feels like what if they're not even opening this shit?
Probably not.
Well, I'm socially. I have strong social skills, dog. So I prefer to be interviewed in person as well.
But no one's gonna give you the time. That's.
But that's the thing.
That's the shit. I'm not even getting interviews. Like
Well, it's because you're not, I guess, appealing on paper yet. That or they haven't looked at your resume yet.
That's true.
or I'm just not.
Because as soon as you instantly send it, doesn't mean they're instantly looking at it.
No, I understand that.
Have other stuff to do.
Sometimes they just put your shit on hold.
Or that they're hiring. Really,
Yeah.
some people just like to have ads out there just so they could like stock up. You
On
know,
resumes.
people. Yeah, so they
That's
could
why I got my Craigslist ads out there. For. You gotta get hoes. For.
to work around the clock for you, dog.
Mhm. Which ones are photo friendly?
I don't know, man. It's kind of when you're doing shit you don't want to do and you're working.
That's
work.
life, though.
That's work though.
That's work.
No, it's life, though.
Yeah.
What?
I don't want to hear.
You're gonna have to do things you don't want to do.
Yeah, like
No, that for sure. But like doing things you don't want to do is like taking your kid out to the soccer game, dog. Like,
what?
you know what I mean? Like if you don't want to do that, or like
I don't wanna
going to
do that.
visit your mother-in-law, or you know,
That's a life
What
though.
if she's
though.
hot, though?
you're trying to get a mother-daughter combo.
Like, what if
fam?
I'm trying to objectify the mom?
Like waking up early, you know what I mean? That's shit you don't want to do.
Oh, that shit I don't want to do. Yeah, I don't like
You know what I mean?
Then you
Not
fucking can't get a regular job.
no, I understand. Like, but you have to do it. But when your whole job, for the whole essence of what you do,
You hate.
is hateful,
That's
dog.
like 90.
Enough where it's dragging you down.
That's
It's like an anchor.
99.9 fucking
That's-
percent of people that work.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, I felt sorry for these these Americans, but like, I feel sorry for people like that were like that, and now I'm one of them. Like,
We have to find something besides your job that fucking gives you satisfaction.
I guess the thing is, like,
you
I
gotta
don't
just find purpose in your own self.
in life,
You gotta find your own purpose while you're doing things.
but like
If you're
the
just
thing
doing
is,
things
like,
to do them, it's a whole lot harder.
when I go to that black hole, that when I get out, I feel like I've drained, like it's drained me
The
from
black hole. By black hole, do you
happiness.
by black hole, by black hole, do you mean your mouth?
No, I just feel like
Right.
after I come out of that shit, I'm not happy.
Talking
I
about
don't
work,
have-
right?
Right. I don't have any energy. I can't deal with people. I can't even deal with anything. Like on my days off, it's the hardest part is to just get out of bed and do something.
That's weakness, dog.
Sure, it is. I'm sure it's not. It's something within me. I'm not saying that that's everybody. I don't know. That's not usually how I act. That's not usually how I am.
That's just your state of mind, is what that is.
It's like one day I'll be really up, and then one day I'll be really down. And then when I'm
just bipolar as fuck.
maybe
Watch out for.
when I'm up, I'm like I'm applying to jobs. I feel good about that. I apply to jobs. I feel good that I feel hopeful. But when I'm down, I'm just like I can't even get out of fucking bed. I can't even do shit. I
Extreme
can't.
highs and extreme lows is bipolar.
Well, I mean, don't be quick to judge me. You fucking
not
piece of
judging
shit.
I'm just saying, you might have a chemical imbalance.
The fact of the facts.
You might be bipolar.
I mean, I'm not crazy. You know,
Well,
I'm not saying like I don't get crazy. Like
I think you're crazy.
I think I don't think I have a severe case of bipolarism. If that's what you're saying, I don't get like
I don't think you're bipolar at all.
right.
I think it's just you. You have a hard time. You have a hard time doing things you don't want to do, and you let it affect you.
Drastically too.
Yeah, it's like
Like I don't want to get too big, but I just keep getting bigger. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's just difficult. Like damn, these arms are getting too big, yo.
no, but that's what I mean. Is like you
Because like I know what I need to do. I know what I want to do. Like how do I get there? You know what I mean?
That's your problem.
You
Not
set up-
like
you set up.
I'm
you're
not
in your
saying
head
like
too much.
I'm not saying I want to fucking give Bryan Singer the run for his money for the next
Why
X-Men.
not?
Like because that's just like impossible.
You're not a dreamer, dog.
You
You don't fuck with Kermit, yo.
Fuck her.
That song made me. That shit made me cry, b.
That song bangs.
The
yo.
Dreamers in me.
That's weak.
Fuck
Fuck Kermit.
Fuck you, guy. Nah, I honestly like it's hard for me like to even like now it's hard for me to apply. I don't think I've applied in days.
Yeah, I think you're dragging yourself down is what you're doing.
You're weak-minded. That's
And I know, I'm a temporary.
a girly man.
I know I'm like I don't even like I know like
You
No.
don't deserve them.
I have no muscles. I have no muscles, B. So I mean I know I could fucking lift Arthur, but
Nah. This is hard.
Te miró cabrón. Fue saw you on a top heavy. I don't know. I don't know what the. I don't know what the. Did you trim?
No.
What the fuck?
It looked like you trim your hairs, dog. You're the Kings lose, motherfucker.
Why are you looking at his pubes?
I just
for, dog?
noticed though. If they lose, it's on you, big dog. I don't know what the fuck's going on with me, B. And it's been
Bob
weeks.
explained it to you. You just don't want to listen.
Yeah, dog.
Wait, what you say?
You set up a goal when you go chase it, dog.
I told you it's your attitude and your state of mind is the problem.
But
You don't want to address why it is that way though, which is
like, how do you change your attitude?
how do you change it? You force yourself.
That's hard, B. Like,
Oh, snap.
how do you? It sounds pretty hard to me. Like, you can't just change
That's
people's
because you don't wanna
attitude.
do it.
Because
No,
And that's
I don't want to feel this way,
You.
and I want to get out of the slump. B.
I know, but
Like,
part of the problem is that you don't want to do what is necessary. Like you want to do what you want to do because that's easy for you to do. You don't want to do what's hard.
it's not hard. It's pretty hard.
What's hard? Finding a regular job?
Right now I'm
talking about his
not.
outlook.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you like I want to
Because
choose.
it's not the job. It's not because he's been miserable for a while now.
Yeah.
I think
It's
been
none of that
miserable. I
shit,
think
it's
it's been
just-
miserable all his life. Look at him, dog.
Well, yeah, I guess you could say that, but I don't know. I think he needs to change his outlook. That's the problem that he had. For some reason, he started having this crappy pessimistic outlook, and then it's weighed him down.
I know where it
started. That
I know where it began.
Well, yeah, but that's what you need to change. Because if you were one way before, that means you could be one way after. But that's all up to you.
I'm only one way. I don't go both ways.
You swing both ways. Look what you do.
That was a lame attempt at a joke, but
Hater, fam?
no, I was saying mine, not yours. But
I think your wires are getting crossed.
Just wants to get jizzed off.
He's cock hungry. He wants a whole big old serving of.
He wants that dong in that thong.
He wants that hashtag dong in the man thong.
I don't know.
No, but yeah, that's what I think it is. That's what you got to work on. And
Attitude, fuck.
Outlook.
I don't know. I
There's a
mean,
big
it gets
difference.
better, it gets worse. You know, sometimes you're just like, fuck everything. Someday you're like optimistic. I don't know.
Isn't that life?
Yeah, but I don't think you should let the ups and downs affect you. Like, I don't want to get out of bed today. Because that's serious. Like, that's depression.
Depression.
Because when something affects you and, like, you're not able to do something, that means you have a problem because it affects your life.
Like, I haven't been able to do a lot of shit for a while.
Shower, though, you smell, man.
Smells
Like-
butt.
I forced myself to write because it's cool to write. I like
How do
writing.
you write, though? Aren't you illiterate, though?
You're illiterate.
What the fuck?
Children.
But yeah,
Finger painting.
No, but, like, see, that's making you do something that's good, but, I mean, that's something that you want to do.
right.
It's really about forcing yourself to do what you don't want to do, and that's be positive.
In all honesty, you just gotta look at the good, dude. You can't look at the bad, because that shit's always gonna drag you down.
But there's nothing good out of
There
any,
has to be something good. You have to buy something good.
I
about
don't think
what.
you just completely ignore the bad. You just don't let it affect you.
Yeah, dude.
Because, I mean, you have to recognize, hey, this isn't where I want to be in this point in life, but I'm not going to let that affect me because what I'm doing right now is helping me get forward in whatever way it's helping me.
I know, sometimes I should be feeling like an anchor, dog, where it's like, you ever feel like you're in the bottom of the ocean and you can see the top and you just need to get to the top to breathe?
But isn't that our generation's like motto? Like we think we're fucking better than what we really are.
Do you think I feel I'm special?
Yeah.
I think so.
And I'm coming to grips with that I'm not special?
I think I don't know. I
We all
think
can be me.
you all can't be CEOs. So.
I don't want to be a CEO though.
Well, I mean, whatever you want to be. I don't know what you want to be.
I think you should
But I mean,
We can't all be gods, fool. There's some people that have to be clods. And unfortunately, for you're a clod. Yeah, the South Park. You didn't see that South Park episode with the gods and clods?
Oh,
Dude,
clod.
that's perfect, dog. It's a life.
I don't want to be a god though.
It seems like you do.
I'd be just happy to just create shit and put it out there. Like, if I could just, like,
That's God shit, though.
Yes, God.
Who are the only people that have the power to create?
Gods.
artists?
Gods.
Artists, but you're not.
But they're not gods. I mean,
But it's like, but they're at this level of like they get to create and maintain themselves.
no, but I'm not, like,
There's just like
I understand I'm not,
that's not normal, you know.
I'm not, I don't know.
You want the job before the job, dog. You have to hustle first.
Yeah, I understand that. Like, in order for me to take the next step for my career, I have to pick up something that pays.
Like,
In
But
order,
do you think it's your career that's bringing you down, or do you think it's just your overall mode? Because I know what's bringing me down.
well, what's bringing you down?
My huge arms, so they're just too heavy, though. Nah, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty happy where I'm at right now. 23, making what I'm making.
Alright.
The jobs, my new job is so chill. It's like, it's insane how chill it is. I just basically read up on the stock market.
Alright, since you said pretty happy, that means you're not completely happy.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
So what's the part that makes you not completely happy?
more money, dog. I need more money.
You want more money. That's
More
that's
money.
something.
More money and to bench 315, dog. That's about it. I'm at 225 right now, so.
Well, you got some ways to go. More money. I mean, that's something, I guess.
Now, what frustrates me is that it's affecting everything, dog. I feel like,
Your life?
yeah, well, like this dopey, like the shit that I don't know, me being bummed out, it affects everything. Like,
Well, of course, because it affects your life.
one,
It affects
like,
You personally the most.
Because you have to remember, as humans, we are
But-
self-centric.
well, of course it affects me because I'm the one living with it, but you know, sometimes it affects, you know, my home life. You know, sometimes I'm not that easy to deal with. Sometimes I snap at people or whatever, and I don't want to be that. This just happens. Sometimes I'm not the best. I'm not.
What he's saying, he's always a victim. Is that what we're getting at?
But that's the thing. I'm like, this time I'm really not trying to victimize myself. I'm like, I'm really trying to come with grips of why this is happening to me. Like,
It's your 20s, dude.
But,
Everyone's 20s suck.
I think you have. It seems like you have a problem with self-control because.
the fuck are you talking
Loves
about,
the
dog?
Well, because if you're saying you're snapping at people,
But
that you don't want to snap at, that means you.
Well, I don't
have
snap.
control.
Like, I just.
No, but whatever
I just
it is,
don't-
whether it's just a little remark that you don't want to make, but you make either way, that means you don't have.
No, like, I
lacking
like
the
literally.
You're lacking self-control there.
I literally just don't want to deal with them. I just want to like push them away, like leave me alone type of shit.
Uh-huh.
You know, and that's not me. I'm like actually the opposite.
Well, it seems like you don't want to deal with stuff.
I actually
Just
just
don't want to grow up, dude.
no, I do. That's the thing. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. Like is growing up accepting one in the ass, dog? Like
Yeah, that's what fucking life is, dog. You're gonna work a shitty
I
job
think-
that you're gonna fucking hate.
Well, not necessarily.
Most people are.
I think growing up is when you are able to cope with all the shit and not let it affect you. Because there's some people that are adults,
But most-
and they still behave like children. Something goes wrong in their life, and they go to shit for whatever.
but most people don't even deal with their shit. They
because
just
most people don't grow up.
most people just want to deal with goofballs and shit.
That's because most people don't want to grow up.
Who's this most people you're talking about, dude?
Check the facts, B.
What facts are
Check the fucking rhyme, you piece of shit.
The rhyme.
Check the game.
No, I
tape,
agree with you. Most
I'm flawless.
people don't want to deal with their problems. Most people
So they take
most
fucking
people rather just cut the problem out of their
uppers,
life.
Upper seems like the way to
Isn't
go
that a
right now.
human, like, just feeling? You want the easiest way out.
Yeah, but
And that's another
But I
thing.
think-
I've
I
always
think
been a
growing up-
shortcut guy.
I think growing up is figuring out that that's not the way life works. It's not easy.
My whole life has been shortcuts.
There is no
dog.
shortcuts because either way you have to work hard at one point. Because let's say even you take a shortcut,
It's gonna catch up.
you're gonna have to do what you have to do no matter what. So you're gonna have to do the work. Whether it's in a shorter amount of time, but that still means you had to do a lot of work, and that's a lot of exertion. That's why procrastination doesn't work out. Which is a shortcut that
But
a
I'm
lot
not
of young people
procrastinating.
make.
Be like,
Oh, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying that's a shortcut a lot of people take. Oh, I'm gonna do it I'm at
But
the
that's
end.
it,
And then they end
yeah.
up working too hard and exert themselves, so they still had to do that work.
I don't know. It's not even like I went like somewhere it went wrong. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing where I could retrace it, go back, and like, oh, if I fix that,
Life is not like
It's
that.
because
dog.
your dreams haven't come true.
I understand. This shit ain't Disneyland, B. I'm trying to have dreams come true. I'm just trying to be able to cope with whatever the fuck is going on right now. Just,
Yeah, but you don't want to cope. I've told you why don't you try to cope, and you say, but I don't want to accept it. That's something you've told me.
Like,
I don't want
wanna-
to accept it.
like, no, I just don't want to settle where I'm at. I'm
Then
not.
Yeah, but no one asks you to settle. You just
gotta
say, I don't want to accept it.
Not coping.
Because I've told you, you're just doing this job for the meanwhile. Don't give up. Keep looking. You just this is where you're at right now, and you say I don't want to accept that. I'm not. I know one sentence that I say settle for this. This is what you're gonna do for the rest of your life. All I'm saying is accept the fact and do what you have to do.
Dig, life's
You didn't want to accept that.
life's a superset for you. Just gotta push it, dog.
Yeah, you just have to push it. Like his metaphor says, you just gotta push through it and get to where you gotta go.
I'm gonna take classes at fucking community college just to pick up on the rats. So, even though I have a BA already and
'Cause you-
shit.
You also have to realize that the goal.
Hashtag not all men. Fuck.
You have to realize that the goal is not going to taste as sweet if you didn't have to work for it.
But the shit is like there is no goal right now. Like
There's
So
something.
maybe that's like Adrian said. That should be your first step. Is what is a
I mean,
short-term
obviously,
goal?
like obviously there's goals. I'm not saying there's
What's
no
your
goal, but I'm
short-term
just
goal
like
to get to that long-term goal?
that's the shit. Be like that short-term goal right now. The one I'm doing right now, it just seems like a hellhole. So I'd rather be stuck in a gulag than go back to
Having
work.
this job shouldn't be your goal. Shouldn't be a goal.
It's not a goal.
It's
Hey.
what are
But-
you trying to do for the short term?
The reason I fucking took the job is so I could focus more on my stuff.
Then do it.
The reason you took this job is because you had to maintain yourself, and it was going to be somewhat more financially stable than your prior.
But I'm just
job.
as broke as before, B.
That's because you don't know how to fucking finance your money.
No, it's just I don't make dick.
Well, you have to remember that this job wasn't going to take care of the whole right away.
It's a long-term gain.
You like shit doesn't get solved like that. Like your first paycheck.
I
wasn't gonna
understand why
take care of
people
your
flip
problem.
bricks. Dude. Like
That's why debt. That's why debt is a bitch, fam.
No, I mean, that's not that bad. Like honestly,
not.
like it could be worse. I mean, I don't
And
have
you've worked your way out of some of the debt, so it's like that's what the short term goal is.
not that much.
Yeah, it's something is something.
Because you're fucking financially dumb, dog. You don't make the right decision.
You went and bought PS4 for no reason.
But
dog.
I can do that.
I know.
Dude, I'm allergic to anything that's not luxurious. So look at me, dog.
I like how my fucking life's falling apart while you're all happy. Fuck
know,
you.
But he said he's not happy.
Nah,
I'm happy.
I'm joking,
I'm
dog.
fucking like 90. I mean, I'm working on my goal
What's your goal?
in life.
Yeah.
Get paid and get laid, dog. That's it.
I mean, isn't everybody's though really?
I don't know. I could hold out on the getting laid part. I just want to get paid.
This fucking guy's a lamer, dog.
These guys.
I don't want to objectify them.
Shut the fuck up. You be saying how you thirsty, dog.
Thirstiest motherfucker I've ever seen,
He's
dog.
like, put it on these titties.
I told that to somebody. Yeah. It happens though. Right?
Throw that ass in a circle. Throw that ass in a circle.
This was in class just saying it to a professor.
Does anybody have any questions? Can you throw that ass in a circle?
My professors are all dudes.
For real?
I mean,
Nah,
why
I got
wouldn't
one old lady.
I was like, yeah.
She could get it though.
she could lick your cornetto?
I'd lick her vulva.
I don't know.
Vulva.
I don't know, B.
Throw that vulva in a circle. Throw that vulva in a circle.
I don't know. Some days are brighter than others.
It's like anything, dog. It's like tomorrow I'm gonna be happy as shit. I get paid, son.
Like today, I know it's basically like my Monday. Like I have to go back to work. I'm like Garfield. Like I hate Mondays. Like I just.
But that's pessimistic shit. That's outlook shit.
But I think like out of you know what I mean. Like
Out of what? All of us what?
no, not you. Like my life flipped like this. Like I got a shit schedule. I don't sleep.
We all got problems.
I don't eat. I don't eat right. I don't sleep right. I fucking, I don't even like what I'm
Alright,
doing.
but
I
that-
make shit
hold
money.
on, but
And that
that
shit
was
happened.
Arthur's,
Like
that
this
was
shit
Arthur's
happened.
case when he got that job.
Yeah, but Arthur settled. B like the first day he was cool with
No,
it.
bitch about
But
it.
let's
You
take
don't got AIDS.
no. Let's take a
Anything.
look at during that time. Arthur was in fear because he fucked up. Because he had just fucked up with his parents. He was scrambling for a job. He got that job. And he was still going to school. And his shit got turned around.
But I didn't fuck up, son.
And it's about outlook. You did fuck up.
You did fuck
Because
up.
because you could have had your degree and could have looked for a better job.
Well, you could have
But you fucked up and that wasn't the
But
case.
with the degree, I couldn't like it be
you
the
could have got an
same.
office job, Phil.
I could
It
get
would've
an
been
office
it would've
job.
been easier
I just
for you.
don't. I can't get
You
it.
could have gotten a better degree.
Oh, like if I could go 4 years back and study something
No,
completely
I think
different.
even with the degree he got, I think he can still get a job.
It's just if the guy likes
I'm
you.
applying like if I have the degree. So what the fuck?
Okay, it's not. I'm telling you, they're not gonna reply instantly.
Yeah, this was. He wasn't here when I was doing like 5-hour days applying. This was things that.
I was here.
The first one, this fool got it. I'm like, Dick, you forget how charismatic I am, though. Like,
It still took him some time. It took Nick a whole of a hell lot longer.
yeah, he took longer than I did, which I was
I tell you,
surprised.
this guy's an anomaly. Like, the way it happened for him, it's weird.
Dude, I just took out the guns, yo.
Because for whatever reason, he did what he did, and good for him.
No,
And-
there's
but
no
he's-
hate towards
He's the
him.
exception right now.
There's no hate. Yeah, for sure.
That's just the thing. He's the exception. Some people gotta grind it out.
I'm just catching interceptions on these innocent pedestrians.
And like
bro.
you said, your brother spent days filling out applications. So it's not like, okay, you want to say no? That's
I was here. That's the thing. He wasn't. He trolled the internet for fucking ads, and then he did what I do, but I mean, he do it constantly.
Exactly.
Did you just hear what you said?
No, yeah, I do it the same.
No. Did you just hear what you said? This is one of your problems.
Okay,
You think
he do it in the day, right? I do it at night. You know what I mean? When I'm
told
at
you,
work,
yeah.
that's all I'm doing, and then I just. Like, I save all the ones that look that I could apply to that fit my, requirements. And when I get home, those are the ones that I
Standards.
apply. And then I knock out.
okay?
Right. And I do that almost every day. I'm like, except for the days that I physically or mentally, I just can't deal with it. And I'm telling you, those have been lately. Not,
Okay, well,
not,
your brother was there for a period, constantly doing that, and it worked out. It paid off. You're taking breaks in between because you're having to deal with your emotional distress.
But you think that it's because of the breaks that I'm not getting a job?
No,
No, and you have to wait. You haven't waited that
fucking
long.
office job is gonna do you better, though.
No, I'm probably gonna hate it. I just
you're
rather have another schedule.
How long are you into the jobs? The job
Month,
search?
just for a month.
Nah, it's been more.
How long have you been working?
Month.
A month, but not. I hit it hard when I wasn't like constantly applying before, but I was doing it.
So you weren't putting in work.
No, I'm not saying I'm not saying like the way I do it is perfect. No, it's not.
I'm telling
Well,
you,
I'm not
it's
saying
perfect,
it-
yo.
Like it's a full-time job also to look for a job, not putting 8 hours in it. You know.
Well, regardless, I think it's too soon to get a reply off the jump.
No, I understand that. I'd still like.
That's why.
There's like it feels like my back's against the wall and I need to get something fast now. I don't know. That's what it's starting to feel like. Because if I lose this job, then I have no money coming in. If I have no money coming in, then
That's when people start whoring. So.
that's when people get desperate, dog. People get desperate. They take jobs they don't necessarily want. That's the reason I took this one.
That's
Okay.
a life, though, dog.
Huh?
You're not rich. You're not middle class.
But the thing about it is, like,
You don't know people that could hook you up with a better job. So
you have to think that the jobs aren't using you. You're using the jobs. Like right now, you feel like you're being used. You're getting fucked over.
He goes
and
to
you're
work.
not.
He goes to work thinking he's better than everyone. That they.
Which can fuck you up because
Well, look at my coworkers, dog.
He pointed
It's
it
not
out there.
That's not
you guys
that.
have the same need. That's all it is.
Beds, homie.
It doesn't matter about who's more qualified. It's who's
I
got the same need.
got different needs.
No, you got the same need. You need money. That's what
Got
you need.
different needs.
What's your other need besides?
I don't fuck my cousins for sure. I got different types of needs.
Okay, well, besides the incest, you guys got the same needs. So
Right.
it's money.
Yeah.
So
Not about
everyone's fucking
qualifications. Not about
job.
that.
I never. I don't want to sound like pretentious.
You are though.
You are.
I don't like honestly.
Just
like,
say what if that's what you believe. Just say what you believe.
I don't really give a fuck about money. I really like wish I could just make videos, and just write.
Yeah, but
Okay.
all that requires funding.
I just want to dance, dog. This fool right now, dog.
For real.
That's the dream part of it.
If I could be a backup dancer for fucking Digital Underground like Tupac, that'd be the shit.
Obviously, if I could have played in the league, I would be playing, but it's not gonna happen, dog. Am I for me though?
That's why the thing is like, it's not dream anymore. It's not fairy tales anymore.
I don't honestly. I don't even know if I want. Like, yeah, I wish I could do that, but I
Do what?
well, like focus on full time like this, writing, and like
Dude, I wish
Short stories?
I wish I could practice and mentor the adolescents without having any schooling or anything. I'd love to do that. I'd love to be a counselor or something like that right now, but I can't do that.
You could.
I can.
I can't do that without a degree.
You could do a pod and put it out in the masses. You could school cats, huh?
No, I want to counsel. I want to talk to the adolescents
Have them call
and guide
in.
them.
Dr. Drew shit.
No, I know. I want to help people, not just hey, call in, I'll help your problem for the day. I want to help people with their lives, like try to sort their shit out, help guide the youngins. That's what I want to do, but I can't do that. So I have to do something I don't want to do, which is finish school.
Oh, I thought it said teach.
What? You could be a counselor and not teach.
Oh, like you want to be a school counselor?
No, because they don't. School counselors, all they do is set you up with classes and shit, so you don't get to do much of the.
But
those are the ones that are not involved. But if you're
and then school psychologists, no one goes to them. All you end up doing is
paperwork.
There was a school psychologist in our school?
Yeah, there was.
What?
No one goes though, so that's like it's useless to be a school psychologist. So my next best thing is teach. At least I get to actually get time with the kids and try to help them there, guide them.
But like, how many one-on-ones do you think you're gonna have?
Not much.
Not many, but I'm gonna try to do the best with what I can get.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just like an asshole, and I always think like you won't even be able to talk to him.
But that's your fucking
I'm not gonna have a lot of time. I'm probably not gonna get to know every single student I ever have. But
most
honestly, if
do you even think they'll respect you though?
Some probably won't. Some look at some no.
You're draining, dog. You're not fucking draining.
That's a valid question. There's gonna
You
be.
think you're gonna live past tomorrow, dog?
Oh,
Like there's kids, yeah. There's gonna be a lot of kids that aren't gonna respect me. There's gonna be a lot of kids that think, look at this kid, this guy's a joke.
That'll be me, dog.
There's gonna be kids like that, but I hope to God I can get within my whole career of teaching. I could get a handful of kids that I can actually make a difference.
You heard that he wants a handful of kids, bro?
You guys heard here first. Shit, you want the yes captain, my captain shit, B?
No, not yes, Captain. I just want to make a positive difference in their lives. It doesn't even have to be like I'm their favorite person in the world. I'm the savior of their lives.
So when do you get bored with that, though, dog? A year from 2 years?
I have no idea. When do I get bored is up to my will
yeah.
I get bored
and my
right
heart.
away, dog.
How fucking far do you hang yourself, though, B?
If I fail,
You don't fail, dude. It's not that hard to reach children.
What if you find out, like,
it's not that easy.
What if you find
To
out,
make
like,
a significant
one of your
difference
kids
in someone's
becomes,
life?
like, this dude that shot up the place?
That sucks. Fool.
Would you feel terrible?
I would feel terrible.
You failed?
I can't say it's my fault
Well, yeah.
because that's not fair.
Yeah.
That's kinda your
But
fault.
I mean, the only thing would be like, that sucks. I could have helped that kid, but I didn't, and that would suck.
Throw that ass.
But hopefully, one of the kids I do talk to, maybe I help him not
Cures
do
cancer?
that. Oh no, or maybe I just help him not do that, or
He
maybe
becomes a Playboy model?
down the line I help him.
Maybe
I help him
prevents
find
the
out what he wants to do,
situation. Yeah.
or whatever it is. I just want to
He hella objectifies women?
make a positive difference in their life. That's all I want to do is help
But
them.
why teens? I never got that. Why not the world? Why not
Why
become a doctor?
adolescents? Because I think that's like
When
to
you're
me.
finding yourself.
To me, that's one of the hardest parts of being a human. That time.
Being a
frame-
human?
Human, yeah.
Turned into a dinosaur?
In the stages of human progression, I think that's one of the hardest.
But
stages.
adolescence hasn't, like, it barely got found out, like, that shit existed, yo.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, but it's one of those stages.
They also barely found out a lot of things, so, but that doesn't change anything. So.
I don't know.
How about being old? Doesn't that suck?
What, being old?
I'll be a cool ass old
I think
person.
being old only sucks
Your
if you're,
kids don't
if you're
visit.
alone.
You know
If
you're gonna
you're-
check out.
I think if you're alone, that's
Your
when
body's
it sucks.
shutting down on you.
Nah,
your
you
body.
like 65 and you could still drive. I just be high all day, dog. Reading books and shit.
That's what you think now. Fool. Maybe you're just gonna end up being sitting down on the porch, fool, and just chilling.
Yeah.
You're crabby. You know what I mean? Like,
That all
Unless-
depends on you, though.
From you.
There's some lively people there at that age.
there's like an old dude constantly pops Viagra, fucks like a horse. You know, takes down all the old women on his fucking.
Yeah. But no, the adolescents, I just think
Homie's
that's,
doing hella key parties.
I just think that's hard.
I mean, well, that's the way to go. You're about to check the fuck out. Get as much clunge as you can.
Old clunge, old leather clunge.
I mean,
Hashtag yes, all women.
if your balls hit the floor, there, you can't really fucking.
Hashtag not all men.
Can't bitch a lot. Yeah.
Some of us don't just hit the ankles.
How about you, Art? You're the one who has been quiet about this. Huh?
About what?
How much you hate life?
I don't hate life, dog.
Could have fooled
Hanging
me.
around with you is depressing.
Could have fooled me, bro.
But to be honest, dog, you're very fucking draining.
Yup.
As a person, like,
I understand.
when I meet you, when I come over here and like kick it, I feel like I don't know. There's a weight.
Your soul gets taken down, dude?
Yeah, there's something heavy about kicking it with you nowadays. And
Well, try to be me.
Whoa, why are you talking about his weight like that, yo?
What do you mean try to be you?
I don't know.
You
Well,
feel
life
it,
didn't
but
turn out to be that what you expected.
no, that's not
My
even
life
the
didn't
thing.
turn out to be what I expected, so what? Fuck it, yo.
Like you're not.
I didn't get picked in the first round, dog.
And it does kind of drain. I don't know. There's just something about it that weighs heavy on people.
I wasn't like that before, though.
I know you weren't like that, but shit happened, and hopefully, eventually, your views get better and shit. But
Right now, people, that's when
Well,
people,
there's no hope in that.
that's when
That's
people
up
start to
him.
leave,
well,
yo.
I could hope. I can't change.
Well,
his
yeah,
views.
yeah, that's up to him.
That's up to him. Because there's some days where you're positive. You're like, hey, dude, I'm doing this shit.
This
I'm
was
doing
pause.
and it's like,
Well, that
and it's cool to kick it with you then. But
no, but it's not like
when the-
that's not stuff is not going on. I am doing that stuff. I just like that's not what we're talking about now. I could tell you about my writing, my new skits, some jokes I've been writing about. I get excited about shit still. Like
Yeah, but you do have a very negative view on a lot of the situations that you're in, and that is.
That makes it worse, dude. It makes the situation from bad, it goes worse.
But I think that's just because
It's a victim. Yeah, it's victimizing
himself.
yourself. But that's
That's his coping mechanism. This was always done that all his life.
I'm not victimizing myself, B.
You are.
No, because I understand I'm not the only one going through this shit, dog.
But I think you victimize yourself in the sense that you have this thing where you like people's pity.
yeah.
This
think
You
so?
like people to feel
This
bad
fool
for
wants
you.
a pity party.
Because
Nah.
next time record the things you tell people and listen back. You can hear someone that wants someone to say that's
Everything's gonna be
bro.
okay.
No, not even that.
And you're not fat.
No, he doesn't want that. He just wants
No.
someone to acknowledge the fact that he's suffering and he's got it bad.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's why as of late I don't do that for you anymore. I'll just tell you, dude, that's on you.
Man
It's
up.
not that bad.
There's worse
You
situations.
could just look at the positive and it'll be better. But I don't know.
Well, I mean, I guess you never unless you're outside your head, you never notice if you're doing that.
No, well, you.
I mean, I
exactly.
guess now that
don't
you told
notice your own
me, for
habits.
sure, now that you told me, I'll notice because I'll be thinking about it.
Oh well, yeah, because like you said, you can't observe yourself.
Right.
That's why you don't notice the things you do. That's why the people around you have to tell you, hey, you're doing this.
Yeah.
Like there's things people tell me and I'm like, I didn't even know I did that. And there's a lot of
Who walks in the sleep?
There's a lot of shit, dog.
there's a lot of shit that I do. There's some stuff I do catch, but not everything.
Shit. I mean, most of I don't really want a pity party. I just want it to get better, B. And I talk it out because I'm like,
Because you want a pity party. Yo.
no, I mean, who the fuck else am I gonna talk to?
No, yeah, it's cool as you talk,
But there's sometimes where if someone tells you something, you get this look on your face like that's not what I want to hear.
Yeah, dog. This
Yeah.
fool wants a pity party.
And that's why I say I feel like you want someone to pity or like be like, that sucks, bro, or acknowledge it. Because when someone tells you things like it could be better, you roll your eyes at them, or you give them this thing like this asshole doesn't know any better, or this asshole doesn't get it, or you tell them things like, what do you know? You've never worked in your life. You tell them things like that.
Yeah.
Well, because it's like, nah, bro, it's pretty easy. Like, motherfucker, it's not easy.
It's not easy, but you just gotta take the right view at it, dog. You're very.
It can be
negative.
easy.
It is easy, yo. Work is gonna suck.
No, he's right. It's not always easy, but it can be easy. That all depends on yourself, though.
I think the first day I started work, I understood lottery tickets.
Yeah.
That glimpse of hope of
Like, glimmer of hope.
fuck tomorrow. I'm
I
not
still
showing up.
dream. I still dream every like every once in a while I dream, God, I pray to God I could just win the lottery.
But doesn't everyone?
I mean, does that say that I just want the easy way out? Maybe.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
That's what the lottery is. That's what the hope is. You fix all your
The
problems.
next
in
day
one.
you come, you punch your boss, you give him a check.
Or you don't have to
Fuck
worry
it.
about.
It's literally
If you're a billionaire or a millionaire, dog, what do you
The-
care what 100 mil is, B?
the lottery to people.
Nah, punching someone can't be that expensive.
The lottery to people is like, that's the hope that all your problems are solved.
Well,
Because
why-
most people's problems are finance.
Well, yeah,
Well,
finances
why not
is
work?
a worry.
Why not work harder? Push your body, supersets every day.
Because it's that thing of like, where you'd like to be a house husband and that'd be kind of cool for you.
I would.
Exactly. Because you don't gotta worry. It's that stress-free lifestyle of like, that's why people want to be famous, because they think
I wouldn't
once you're famous,
Nah.
money comes.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to be famous. That's
That's why there's
you
some
can't even
people-
go to a restaurant and shit, dog.
Well, that's once you think about shit logically for like what does fame actually mean and that kind of stuff.
Well, I mean, dude,
and the struggle, but
Well, I guess that's a lie. I would want to be popular. Or this to be popular so people could listen to it, like, so people could watch our shit, so people could care. I mean, that is a hope. That's one of the goals, is to expand this. You know,
you get some Twitter clones off of it.
not really. After the shit I've said, dog, I don't see me getting any pussy off of this ever.
wow.
I can still swing it.
Like,
There's some freaks out there, fool.
There's some
So,
disgusting hoes.
I'm a
out there.
fixer upper, dog. So if somebody wants to take a fucking swing, you want to swing at that fucking, you know,
I think
off the bat.
I'm almost fixing myself. I'm getting there.
I'm about where I need to be.
I always take,
Fixing my head.
I want positive strides towards that, and I do. I
Towards
mean,
what?
Fixing himself.
honestly, that's
your
what
mind?
this whole
whatever, yeah.
year. That's what my goal was. I remember, if I listen back to the episode, the New Year's thing was about
Yeah, that
fixing
was,
myself and shit.
that was only like 5 months ago.
And the thing is that I'm worse off now than I was then.
Because back then you had some hope.
But the hope's not lost. That's the thing.
It's your attitude is what it is. That's what I've been telling you.
Every day I go to work, I hope it's my last. B.
Why?
Not day of living, right? Just the work.
No, just the work.
No, of
It's
life.
easy money, dog.
No, I'm just kidding. The money is easy, B, but I want to work hard. I want to actually.
I want to dance, dog.
I know, I do. I
No,
just,
he might want to work hard. but
And what he
doesn't.
wants to do, but that's not life, dog.
I want to put in all
I think
the
he
work.
wants to be a better man. But
I do.
To his standards, though, the way he wants to do it.
Well, how
That's
would
not
I
how
want to
life
be
is.
a better man? Well, you want me to be a better man. I can't be the man you want me to be.
no, like I
Obviously,
think
dog.
I'm not the man for you.
I think it is. I think he.
Pause.
I think he wants to be that hardworking man, that man that could just man up, just do what he has to do, and does it. Like, I think that's what he wants to be. But because he's not there, it's like you see that the finish line's 100 miles away, and then you stop because you start thinking about, like, damn, that's far.
100 miles seems like
That's far. Like, how am I gonna get there? But you want to get there so bad because you want to win the race.
This was gonna be like that Boston lady that cheated
Yeah.
the marathon.
Has anybody got a car?
took
But
the
you
subway.
can't cheat. You can't cheat
at life,
You can't
yo.
cheat that shit.
Can't cheat life.
Life is a superset, so you gotta push it, dog.
But I think
You
that's
keep
where
saying that, but I don't believe you, B.
Life's a superset.
I think that's where he's at.
Why
Where
you
it's like,
take creatine, homie?
he sees where his goals at. He sees where his goals at, and he wants to get there, but he's overthinking of how far it is or how he's gonna get there. And
You
gets in
have
his
to
own
say
way.
it like that cliche of the football.
Like,
thing.
let's say
You
this.
gotta take it one day at a time.
You know what you want. Let's say you want to own your own business, right?
Mm-hmm.
And say, all right, to own your own business right now,
At this stage of my
you
life.
gotta get butt fucked for 8 hours, B.
That's not how the world
But that's
works.
what it feels like.
That's,
No,
I
it's
know, no,
not.
but that's what you like.
That's what you feel at work.
I do it.
My old job.
That's what I think you want it to be.
To get fucked?
Yeah, dog, but no,
I don't want it
there's
to
an
be
actual
that.
way to get the funding for it. You work, but
work.
you would want to rather get butt fucked than
Like, if
to
I
actually
could,
do
if I
work.
could, if I only have
That's
to
the
give
truth.
a hand job, huh?
See that, but the world
That
doesn't
doesn't
work
work that way.
on how you think you should be funded.
Yeah.
You
I
need to
understand.
work.
Yeah, I get that.
You understand that, right?
Yeah, I get that.
You get the basics, right?
I get that.
So it doesn't matter how you want to get funded.
Yeah.
You need
How
to
about
get
some
funded.
lube, dog? How about some lube? You know what I mean?
Get up. I don't know, dog. Every child's gonna
Like
suck.
if I could get high at work, would that make it easier? Fool?
Probably not.
No.
You're too anxious of a person.
Plus, I
I'd go
think that would
crazy.
spread out your 8-hour shift even longer.
Yeah. If you hate your job,
Or make it just right. It's nice and toasty in here. No, I'm just kidding.
do I feel a dance coming on? But he's just dancing in the hall.
You're just on Molly. Boom, 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 boom. Nah, dude. When I took that job, I felt like defeated. And I think it never went away.
That's all your pride, though.
That's your pride.
Which is the reason I could have taken that job a year ago and I didn't take it.
You have pride issues. You have ego.
And I never wanted to take it. Like that job was always my last resort. And when I took it, it felt like I lost.
You lost that life.
I don't know.
It's a small
At a
step.
game I'm not playing, like a game I'm not playing with anybody, but it's still I feel like I took an L for like New York for it's been taking L's for days.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it's like a season. So 1 L doesn't mean your season's over.
I know you keep playing
It means
though.
you collect yourself, you keep playing, and hopefully you make it.
You gotta go back to right now we're OTAs. You know what I mean? I don't know. Honestly, like taking that L, I think has been hard on me because
You were depressed before that, dog.
You gotta be the OKC Thunder, fool. You're down 2 games, fool, and then you come back and win 2 in a row. Fool.
I was depressed before
You
that.
were depressed. That's the issue. The job maybe was just the stone that set it over edge, but you've been depressed.
Yeah, I maybe that's other shit. Maybe that's like
I think
this
that's
job
the
is
different
like
shit.
That's because you see
another.
Another blow in the
You
fucking.
became a hood rat, fool.
What do you say there?
Because it's just a hood rat now.
He just works a dead end job and complains
I
about
think
it.
that's.
And he lets it affect him, and he gets wild. Fool.
I don't get wild. I'm like the opposite of wild.
I think you were depressed.
You get wild.
before.
Nah,
Wild
but
in the sense of like.
This job put you over the edge. And
the cool things about before I was depressed, right? But
you felt like an artist.
no,
Like a pretentious fuck.
I
I was
still
broken. I was artsy.
no, I still got to see my friends. I got to go out. I got to do
You
shit.
still do that.
I feel like I have no life.
Oh my god.
That's because you're getting in your own way, though.
Yup.
My weekends in the middle of the week, nobody could do shit. Like
You
and,
can do it.
and most of the time, I feel too tired to do anything anymore.
That's what I said. That's your thing, though.
Honestly, like I haven't wanted to be an asshole, but sometimes when you come over, I'm like, oh, can this dude just leave so I can keep napping?
Why? No, all you need
And
is-
I don't even know why that's happening.
you
Most of
need
the time, I
like
should be
5
happy
hours,
to
6
see my
hours.
friends, but most of the time, I just want them to leave so I could go back to sleeping. Because
But
when
you
you're,
don't even let yourself sleep.
I don't. I'm just twisting
You
and
hang
turning.
on to consciousness. You fight to stay awake.
Just for the fact that you can say it.
Yeah. So someone could be like, "Hey, dog, I haven't slept."
Like,
Just so I could
your
be
life's
miserable?
Fucking Larry David, dude.
Who's Larry David?
The guy who wrote Seinfeld.
No.
He's saying he's a complainer.
If I, oh no, see that's racist. I'm not gonna say that.
How is that racist?
I think he's
No, not you.
joke.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I was Jewish, I'd probably be famous by now.
No. It takes years.
No,
I'm joking.
you don't got the form.
I don't have. I'm not that funny.
Nose.
Jews are
The
funny.
nose. That's funny.
I wish I could be like.
Jews?
I think
I got the anxiety and the anxiousness of Woody Allen. I just can't put that in.
But when did he
Writing.
get famous?
You know
Did
who
he
you remind me of? Brian Griffin.
Yeah. He thinks,
You're Brian
that he
Griffin.
thinks he's better than everyone?
I don't think I'm better than
You
anyone.
do.
You're Brian Griffin to the max.
No, dude.
I'm classy,
I've been
dog.
bad.
I'm
Like
artsy, dog.
lately.
Yeah.
Lately, since I don't give a fuck, I've been just trying to start shit up at work, dog. I'm hoping to get in a fight, be with an old lady too.
With a midget, yo. Just go punch that fool.
You know how females are.
Nah, like
Yes, all women.
I
Actually, not all
don't.
men.
I felt sorry for him, but now like
You are one of them.
I'm one of them.
They're human beings.
Nah.
I don't understand. Like, you have like this.
I get it, fool. I
This
think I'm
fulfills
better than
it.
everybody.
This
fool.
one has a
No,
good
I
franchise.
think-
I
so.
understand that they're humans.
The problem is
fool.
that I want them to be as miserable as I am.
But
there.
that's your-
I think that's what I want.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it is. That's why you don't like positivity, fool.
Nope.
That's why you get mad when I tell you.
Sometimes they
things
try to
like-
talk to me, befriend me, and I just look at them like, and nod, like, yeah.
I'm better than you.
Just give them dirty looks. Fool.
No, I don't give them dirty
fool
looks.
does.
Nah, I
should.
don't.
This fool does.
You probably think you don't, fool.
This fool.
But you have to remember that you're not very good at like hiding your emotions. Fool.
This fool probably like, dude. In my old job, I used to make $40 an hour. Now I'm just
Nah,
making
I
10.
don't talk to people like that. Like,
Yeah,
the only
he
person I talk
does,
to is
No,
this
I'm pretty sure he just
motherfucker.
ignores people. I'm pretty sure he just ignores them or is brief. with
I
them.
noticed that I don't say hi to this one chick no more.
Yeah, see, she's that kind of shit.
Like, I don't
That
even
passive
acknowledge that
aggressive
she's in the motherfucking building, B.
Wow.
I wish I could go in front of her, but that's just because, fuck her,
Cause
dog.
that's his type of shit, fool.
Yeah, this was petty like that.
It is petty. Tom Petty. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I need to take that place down. Like, look, this is my shit. Like,
You make no sense. Like,
not like I don't want to take it down. Like, I don't want to
Like,
make
wanna
you
burn
lose
the
your job.
building?
But no, not in burn. No, like I want to go.
you're Brian, dude.
Like I want to go to their spots and start like, and then get like a cup of water and like spill it everywhere and see if they call it in. And if they don't call it in, they're shit workers. And then I know that they're shit workers. I mean, that's fucking delusional and crazy. But I've been thinking about like, all right, like I'll sneak up there while they're in their break. I'll spill water. So now it looks like there's a spillage, right? And I'll be dripping and shit. If they didn't call it in, that means they're not doing
I'm
their
gonna have to
job.
deal with fucking writing an incident report for someone cracking their head on the stairwell because they slipped and shit. Fucking.
Well, they shouldn't have. Well, if this does happen, they should be calling it
I
in.
think your imagination is too strong there. Fool.
Or, like, light cigarettes. So, like, there's just the smell of smoke.
Start a fire.
No, not a fire. Not a fire. I'm not a fire. Just so they could be the smell of smoke and see if they call that in. See if they see it. I don't know. Maybe I just want to know that I'm better than those people.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Probably.
Maybe.
That's what it sounds like. I don't know. And
Sounds
then
like you're on something that
Yeah, you're
that's
on
really
something.
petty and there's no reason for it.
I've thought of imagine this. This is like daydreaming type shit. I would never do it. One,
I know,
because
but these are-
it takes too much effort. And like,
But they're weird. Like, who daydreams about like negative stuff like that?
And that's true.
You get how like that's negative stuff
Yeah,
to
that's,
be daydreaming
that's
about.
really negative.
Like it's one thing if you're daydreaming about boning one of
no, there's no
your
bono.
coworkers,
No.
whether it's some bato or some chick, or, like, whatever. Like that's fine. Or like you dream about like, hey, I'm gonna make it in life, or like something like that positive.
I haven't had that dream in a
But
long
if
time.
if you're coming up with these negative daydreams, it's like I think that
Like that shit to me would be like it'd
That's
be
a-
fucking like it
that's a
make
red flag to like. There's something up with
There's demons in
your
you.
mode, fool.
You
As
get
Adrian
them
put it,
demons
your
out.
mode.
yeah. There's something wrong.
You need an exorcism.
Because I daydream of like me being a hero or like I'm boning some bad bitch.
My daydreams like all consist of like how can I fuck their day up? Fuck.
Oh my god, that's
Like that's hater shit.
That's hater shit.
Like this
dude.
bitch has a coffee and will drop it, yo.
No,
Kobe.
like
Like one.
But you see how that
find out what bothers them and then do it.
That's hater shit, dude.
Like I know one dude hates when you radio check for because then he has to answer. I'm like I'm gonna radio check like 30 fucking times today. Fuck. Just radio check, radio check, radio check, radio check. So he has to keep answering even though and then he tells you like, hey, you don't have to radio check that much. It's okay. I just just to make sure that this radio's right.
hater.
No, yeah, but that's
And there's
gives
this
you a
one
warning.
dude that doesn't like being in the same room at the same time. And I'm like, I need to wait till he gets into that room and then just get right in there. Or ride elevators with you. Like when he's going to go in, just kind of put your hand in and it opens and then you go back in and you go in there and you're like,
It's just
but just to do it.
That's
just,
funny stuff. Like it's fun.
It's funny that
it's just being a dick.
That's why it's funny, but it's like there's something like come
There's
on.
something sad about it.
No, I think the bad part is like these people aren't your friends or associates. So
Exactly.
like
So
to bother people that
are
aren't,
being a dick.
you're kind of just trolling people.
Trolling, perfect.
And it's not even like you're trolling because you're going to make some YouTube video or it's your
no,
friend. So
it's
funny.
only for my own amusement.
It's
It's not even for him
No,
because
no,
he won't
it's-
find it funny.
No, I won't find it funny.
I
You're
find
just
it funny.
you're just a troll.
On some real shit, I find that kind of shit hilarious.
No, I don't find it.
Because I do things like that.
Well,
for-
he wouldn't like it because they make his work harder.
Yeah.
See, because I do those kind of things to my friends, so I do things that bother them on purpose.
But friends is different. That's not really like...
These people ain't my friends.
Yeah.
And then I laugh.
And I've not made sure, but I just like,
Then I
they're
laugh.
acquaintances.
Then
They're
my friends
not even that, they're just people that work with
try to
me.
laugh it off.
Yeah.
It's just people in my space, dog.
That's the one. That.
In your zone.
Yeah, if it was friends, then it's a different story. Then you're just fucking with someone. That's different.
It's like football, fool. If you come in someone's zone, fool, they gotta get lit up, fool.
No, dog. This is a workplace, so I gotta make it the most agreeable for everyone because you're gonna expect it.
Oh, that's why I don't do it.
Harassment's where it's at, though.
I'm not trying to harass.
Yeah.
There's nothing
That's harassing
wrong.
people. Fool.
There's nothing wrong with being in the same elevator at the same time.
You're
or being in the
about
same.
harassing
Yeah,
people.
but you know it bothers this guy.
Alright, it's like this. There's nothing wrong with looking at someone's ass. Fool. Like, let's say I look at our
That's different.
There's nothing wrong with staring at somebody. Fool.
Right.
But if you do to someone that it bothers, that's harassment. Because you're harassing them, it bothers them.
They don't know it bothers you. They don't say it. Hey, I don't like that.
I'm sure if you do it to that one guy,
know,
he'll tell you.
But
He'll
but
tell
you
straight up.
know it bothers
I don't
them.
like it.
That's
I
the
know
thing.
it does it bother
It's
because he
harassment.
told me to. He told me. So he's been feeling all this like I should do this, I should do that.
No, I just know what not to do around certain people.
Right.
Because you just don't harass anybody. Fool.
Like
Or
there's
make anybody feel
there's this one
uncomfortable.
chick that likes this one spot, so she shows up early.
Mm-hmm.
And lately, because I never took that spot, she'd show up late. So then I started taking that spot just because I'm like, well, why does she like this spot so much?
That's true.
And even if she doesn't show up late, and she's waiting for it, she'll be outside of the place where those stuffs are at, where the equipment's at. As soon as somebody shows up, I just grab it, so I have to take her spot, even though she's there before me. And just to see what happens, let's start some shit right now. Let's put some fire in this dynamite.
You know what it is?
And
It's
what
just
does she
a
do?
drama queen, dude.
It's not drama.
You are a drama
What
queen.
is
He's an artist, dog.
She doesn't.
She doesn't do anything? She just says fuck it?
No, last time she told you, hey, I was here first.
She didn't.
Oh no, what's his name?
The other dude was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, give it to her," and I was gonna start a scene. I was gonna be like, "For what?" Nobody's told me that that's the way it works. Nobody
I
said.
told you.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't fucking know that. Oh, I didn't
Well, then I
know.
would have said, you know how it works, dog. I've told
I've been
you
like,
how it works.
well, then she defies you all the time. Like, this bitch doesn't do her job. She
one
doesn't
does.
do
It's
shit.
Yeah, but it's a bullshit job, dude.
Yeah, and this is amusing to me to fuck with other people.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean?
Well, it
Like,
doesn't really amuse you. You just like the fact that someone else is miserable like you.
Yeah.
probably, yeah.
Because it's not like you get happy.
You're under a bridge, dog. You're just a troll.
I literally I would. It's just life trolling. I wish
Yeah.
I should have never told you about it.
What?
It's dangerous in other people's hands.
No, I don't do what you do.
You don't fuck with people's heads.
There's times where I want to like call people out. I'm like, you're fucking stupid, but or just like
That's not trolling, that's just being an asshole. You're fucking stupid.
That's fucked up, dog.
the thing is like
I don't even do that. I just make them feel stupid.
Oh my god.
the older cats are just not.
And then they get this look at
Nah,
their face
see,
like,
like now I'm a shit on all the coworkers. There's no need to do that.
Fuck the coworkers.
No,
Fuck the fans. Fuck life.
nah. I think I'll work on myself. That's
Fuck
all I
one
could
time?
say. That,
And to be honest, it's not always the negativity that we've been saying that you're
I'm not always
There's no reasons
negative.
you don't like it?
no,
Oh, I was like, damn.
I'm saying that it's not as bad as we're making it seem right now. We're
No.
highlighting
It's pretty bad.
the negative stuff right now, but honestly, there is times where you're chill as fuck and you don't dread
I get
shit.
Yeah, I mean it's not that bad. Like right now, I know I gotta go to work. It sucks. I mean, I'd rather not.
You could lie, Arthur, if you want.
I could. I would. I wish I could go and troll and shit, but it just seems like. Isn't there a better way to make money, B?
You can suck dick.
I mean,
For a quarter?
For quarters? You can blow dogs for quarters.
I will give you $1 right now if you go blow Lou.
that's disgusting. Not all. Hashtag not all men, B.
Hashtag yes, all women.
I think we could end it in a laugh. Even though everybody would be like, "What the fuck's wrong with these guys?"
And the laugh is that you're blowing your dog for a
Who slapped, yo?
They snapped this dude.
What are you?
Imagine that what if that's his occupancy, fool? That's his job, his occupation. He says,
He puts his number on the dollar menu at McDonald's.
I'm in the animal pleasure
he's
business.
in the pet pleasure business, man.
They're making use in the back.
Dogs just come up to him with quarters, fool.
The pet
In their
pleasure.
little paws, fool.
I'm in the pet pleasure business
You pleasure your pet for a quarter.
for a quarter.
Half and half.
See, now we degraded a man, so women can't be pissed.
Hashtag yes all women.
This is Nestor,
This is Juan.
Adrian.
And Arthur.
and we're gonna. I don't know. We're getting better.
Hashtag not all the no-namers. Hashtag yes all the no-namers.
Hashtag hang in there. Hashtag.
Hashtag you could be a pet pleasure.
Hashtag untie the noose. No, but
Hashtag take it in the mouth.
for a quarter. Don't forget. So don't forget. Don't be forgetful like Arthur. To give us a rating review on iTunes for a sticker, or vote for us on Podcast Land, or possibly give me a quarter. No, let us know on nonamersforall@gmail.com. Go to our website, nonamerspodcast.com.
Don't forget how to save a life.
Yeah, and what else? Is that? Oh, watch the
Hashtag don't fuck your cousin, please.
Don't fuck your cousin. Don't be disgusting. Filth.
And proxies don't fix everything, though.
Also,
Hashtag there are watch lists out there.
we're putting out No Namers short. So if you guys haven't watched the new one, Sad Clown, please do and share it.